Welcome back. Okey, Nlanla. It's the title of that song by Okey, Sokay. Well, well, that's his name. I mean,
Okay, Sokay.
Okey, Sokay.
Yes.
Okay. And he's a gospel singer. Of course, if his name is Okey, his name is Okechukwu. And he was speaking Yoruba there like he was a Yoruba boy. Well, he's here with us this morning. Okay?
Good morning,
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
How are you this morning?
Well, I'm very well, thank you.
Your Yoruba is very Gino.
I stay in Lagos, so I need to...
You were born in Lagos?
Yes, I was born in Lagos, actually.
And you've been in Lagos all your life?
Not all my life. We relocated to Abuja in '89, and I came back to Lagos in 2010.
Have you ever been to the East?
Yes, I have.
So can you speak Igbo too?
Of course I do. I speak Igbo very well.
Kedu?
Odem. Gimakwanu.
Odi marama.
Yes, Odem. Gimakwanu.
Muwa fine. Muwa dimma.
Well, Okey is a gospel artist and songwriter and producer. And he got exposed to professional music at a very early age as a drummer for the popular gospel star Ibro John, the late Ibro John, during the late 90s. And by the way, Okey is a software engineer. Another one of those. So, Okey, please tell us, what are you doing in music when you're a software engineer?
Okay, thank you so much, ma, for that question. I got into music as...
By mistake?
No, not actually by mistake.
Okay.
Yes. I've always been playing music. I've always been an instrumentalist.
Okay.
You know, but coming into music full-time for me was more like an assignment to attend to a need as at when I started. You know, there were a lot of young folks when I started that were complaining that there was a certain kind of sound that was not in the church, you know, and the Spirit of God led me to come up with such sounds to help engage those young folks and also help them with a sound that can keep them in church.
I like the way you say, to help those young folks. Now, okay, old man, tell us more. Tell us more, old man.
I'm actually a young person, but yes.
But there are younger people,
yes,
right?
Younger people. Younger people.
Okay, so what kind of music were they craving?
Okay, there was a need for up and urban kind of sound in the church as at that time. You know, we have edifying songs in church, but the music that the lyrics is laced around, that keeps the youth vibing and entertained, in quotes, was lacking. You know, so the Spirit of God led me to engage such instrumentals, to lace these lyrics around, to help engage these young folks in church. Because we find out that around that time, a lot of young folks will want to do like choreography in church, you know, and they hear a certain kind of sound outside, and then they come in church and they don't have
to replicate
you know,
it sometimes.
And so most of the time, what they used to do then was that they would try to just get some of this.
You're talking about this kind of music, right?
Yes, you know, yes.
So it is the lyrics that make them gospel.
Yes, it is the lyrics that make them gospel. It is the lyrics.
I think this is one of the things that came up too. I think one of the Midnight Cruise Fuji kind of music that say, how can you, Midnight Crew, do such music in the house of God?
Yes.
But meanwhile, you have people who you need to reach out to in that sphere too. So you think, you know, coming up with this would also help?
Yes, having an understanding that music itself is a tool, and understanding the ability to separate your lyrics from the music that is laced around the music are two separate things, you know. So I think that God has brought me to that place, or He brought me to that place where I started music professionally with this sound. After He put me through a phase where I had to understand that, okay, this music that is listed around these lyrics is not bad, it's also good. There is a need, you know, and once there's a need, there's a demand, and then there has to be a supply for the demand.
Did you succeed in what you were trying to achieve with that kind of music?
Well,
with these young people,
yes,
as you put it.
yes. I would say by the grace of God that yes, it was a success when I released it, and it's still a success because you still see a lot of young folks engaging in this music and expressing how grateful and how excited they are in the fold. So pretty much, it is a success. It is.
So that assignment that you needed to attend to a need at that time is a success. So where are you moving up from there?
Okay, so for me, as a musician, like I said, being that for me is an assignment, that phase, I won't say it's over. I just keep working with God, following Him where He leads. So at the moment where I am, that is also a tool that I still have to reach out to the people I'm supposed to reach out to when I am called to. But at the moment, there's a new sound that the Spirit of God has dropped in my heart, and that is what I have just put out now to reach out to the ends of the earth.
Is that the Okey?
Yes, Okey is part of it. Okey is one of them.
Okay, so what inspired that for you?
Okay, so Okey, the song talks about how great God is, reminding and reassuring people that there is no situation that is too difficult for God, The lyrics in Yoruba says, no mountain great, all mountains great or small, no storm can stand before God. So everything, every situation, every issue, every challenge, it is nothing before our Creator. Pretty much, that's what the song talks about.
And this can be applied to our day-to-day life as we experience it, even in the country now.
Yes, it is. I still believe, I have always believed, and I believe that all things are possible to them that believe. Let's not let our hope die. Let's not give up. Let's keep trusting and believing God whilst we work, and walk by faith. Everything that we've been trusting God for eventually would come to pass. That is one thing that I believe.
Mm-hmm. Now, you said you used to be a drummer,
yes,
right?
ma'am.
Okay. So how did you get from being a drummer to where you are today?
Okay. So I started out as a drummer. At some point, I evolved into playing the acoustic guitar and then into the bass guitar. So for me, singing started when it was actually very funny. It was in school. Someone else was supposed to lead a song, and the person was, I don't know whether he was shy or he just didn't want to take up the responsibility, And I was like, hey, you know what, let me just do it. Let's just do it and get this job done. And that's how singing started for me. So I felt like, okay, this tax, we needed to attend to this thing, and then I took up the responsibility, and that's how it started for me.
Happenstance.
Singing, yes, ma'am.
So you played from drumming, you became a guitarist.
Yes.
How did you learn to play the guitar?
Self-taught, actually. All the instruments I play, I taught myself initially.
The instruments you play?
Yes.
Okay.
The drums, acoustic guitar, and bass guitar. Yes, those are the three instruments I play. Yes.
And you had to teach yourself?
Yes, I had to teach myself.
Okay. And you also went ahead and studied software engineering
and design.
I was going to ask where the software engineering, are you engineering it alongside
the music?
No,
please.
I actually stopped coding in 2012. I stopped coding actively. To face
2012.
Yes.
That's a long time ago.
Yes.
Wow.
Initially, I was working with some government parastatal, National Office for Technology Acquisition and Promotion, but because for me this is an assignment and a ministry to reach out to people, I had to just let go and then come into this full time. Yes, ma'am.
So how useful has your software engineering been?
Well, because we are in a technology-driven era, as a software professional, it has really helped me understand how to share this, how to maximize the internet and use the usage of technology to reach out to people with our music, with my music most especially. So being a software engineer has really helped me maximize technology to help in the spread of the gospel of Christ, yes.
So you have your music on
all digital sales platforms, everywhere online. Once you just search for the music, you get them.
And what's the search word?
Okay, Sokay. Once you just go on Google, you search for Okay, Sokay.
Sokay is S-O-K-A-Y.
Yes, S-O-K-A-Y.
I thought it was
O-K-E-Y.
Okay is okay.
Now,
that's also a meaning.
What is the meaning of Okay, Sokay?
Okay, there are different dimensions to it. Okechukwu is my full name. Sokay is an English word, which is so okay. And then the Yoruba interpretation to it is si okay, okay, si okay. So okay on top, which can also mean from glory to glory, pretty much.
So if I like, I can do it. Okay is okay.
Anyone you like.
Or okay is going to okay. Okay, it's okay.
Choose your choice.
Yes.
Okay, it's okay. It sounds very nice.
Yes.
So you live in Lagos?
Yes, I do.
And you're married
Yes,
in
I
Lagos?
am.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
How is family life?
Well, family life is interesting. It has really taught me a whole lot, and it's a blessing to me also, My wife and my amazing children, I look at them every morning and I'm glad, first of all, to be alive, and I am glad for the responsibility to be a father and a husband to this wonderful set of people. So it has really taught me a whole lot about life. I actually grew up not having a father. My mom got to marry again at some point in my teenage years, So having my own family and being alive to see them has really helped me and taught me a whole lot. So I'm grateful for my family, my wife, and my kids.
Okay, so what next?
We keep putting out music to give hope and reassure people that there is a God in heaven and He loves each and every one of us because He has a plan for us, and His plan towards us are of good and not of evil. So I'll keep making music and keep trusting God to lead me where He wants me to go.
And to ensure that the lyrics and the sound, is what can take people to God as you want.
Okay, it's okay, or Okechukwu, okay.
Yes. Thank you.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
And okay, it's okay. Closes Sunrise for this day. We shall bring you a fresh edition next week. I wish you all the best. My name is Alero Edu.
And I am your me or Taigbe. Remember, if you've not taken your COVID-19 vaccine and you're eligible, please make yourself available. And
Hurry along.
Yes. Have a lovely day.
Bye-bye.